Good morning. Today marks a very, very sad day. For Big Ron, for Houdini, for the last 5 days of my work. Houdini has chewed me up and spat me out. I'm just not man enough to tackle it. For those of you who are confused as to what's happening, remember that video that came out the other day? It's been 5 days since then, pretty much. And I've been working my way through Houdini slowly but surely. And what I've actually managed to do is write up a exporter in Python that dumps it directly into a .tsm file, right? I spent a few days getting that running, getting bones up and running, all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I had some success to an extent. I got all the vertices being dumped into a file. And it was quite nice. And we got run in the game, back in the game for the 5th time. But there's just so much more, so much goddamn more that goes into a file like that. That was made apparent yesterday when somebody in chat linked me to GLTF reference guide. And I kind of just had a look at this and I go, you know what? This is all stuff I'm gonna need. Do I really want to implement this myself? What purpose does this have? There's a perfectly good format right here. Why don't I just use it? So I went into Houdini. I was like, fuck you, fuck you. And I was like, yo, GLTF question mark? What's this? Huh? What's this? I only support it in Core and Houdini FX versions. AKA, I'd have to go buy a fucking license. And that costs about 350 AU dollars. And I don't really want to cough that up. What you gotta realize is 5 days ago, right, when I said Blender can go suck a dick and that I hate Blender, all my homies hate Blender, I was actually being sarcastic this entire time. It's back to goddamn Blender. Houdini, suck my balls. I never liked you anyway. We're back to Blender and we're gonna be using GLTF to export, and then we're gonna take all the GLTF data, look through it all and just... So we're just gonna import directly from GLTF because the specs are nice, it's nice and transparent. God damn it, I forgot how to use Blender controls. Oh, there we go. I don't really want to downgrade back to Ron, you know? Well, at the same time, Ron's always been my boy. Ron is not Big Ron. Ron is Little Ron. And Little Ron is going to be used to figure out how GLTF works. So that's our goal for today. I'm going to completely yeet these bones. Okay, so how do I draw bones again? Those are the basic bones in. Now it's just a matter of exporting to GLTF and trying to read that data. Alrighty. Look at all this yummy, yummy data. You know, we got rotation here. How sexy. They are very small values, but that's okay. That's okay. We can work with that. Maybe. Probably not. Okay, nodes. So we've got spine 3, spine 2, spine 1. Oh, I don't get that. I should probably just read the specification for it instead of trying to debug it myself. I also need the weights. Oh, we haven't done any weight painting. How do you do weight painting again? I think I remember. How do I reset? How to reset weight paint Blender. Very cool. How can I see the armature through the thing as well? Wow, that was easy. Auto assign weights Blender. There's nothing better than a nice succinct tutorial. Oh, now when we go to weight paint mode. Aha! I mean, these automatic weights aren't really it, but we can fix that. How do I erase? This is so slow.
Why is this so slow?
How the fuck do I not get you to be blue? Come on, Blender, I'm trying really hard to like you here. I'm putting in the effort. I just wanna weight paint, man. I just wanna paint. There is so little vertices here, and I am painting over you, but why aren't you painting, bitch? Oh, it's saying that this is 0. Why is it blue then? Okay, well, I guess I'll trust you, Mr. Blender. Or maybe it's blue because of that. Is that just a lack of vertices? Oh, there is. Blender's not that bad. I like Blender. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this guy will be responsible for everything else. So now we select all, normalize all, come back to here, go into pose mode. Lovely. Ah, look at that perfect weight. Perfect weight painting. So realistic. Ron can't even suck his own dick because his head's too big. Dumbass. Look at that. Just bending down to his fucking feet. Maybe if we could do like that. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, let's export that. How do you like them apples, GLTF? Hey! Oh, too easy. Now, the next thing is trying to figure out how to decode all of this binary data. That might be a little bit tricky there. I'm gonna have to take a seat for this one. This is gonna be Probably not too hard because the docs are amazing. Like, look at this. Look how goddamn sexy this is. GLTF. What the doc? An overview of the basics of the GL transmission format. The GLTF 2.0. JSON data is stored as a string, followed by the binary data of buffers or images. So for example, if we actually just export this as a GLB and do a cheeky little hex dump, we should be able to read the string aspects of it. Alrighty. So it's still stored in JSON, which is kind of fucking annoying. Kind of pissing me off, bro. That's fine though. So it literally just takes all the JSON data. You're really gonna make me search through a whole ass JSON file? I don't know how to parse a JSON file. What do you think I am? Smart? No. You know what we should do? Bring back TSM and then just take this and convert it before it even touches the Arcana library. So I don't want to include this in my code. Alright, so we're not going to bother with the binary file anymore. We're just going to use the GLTF. And we're gonna pass this guy. So let's go into Arcana. And just like that, we have a library in our fucking thing. I love single header libraries. Why doesn't everyone do them? So we are getting our data. That is heartwarming. So we got spine 3 and then children at 0. Does that mean children of index 0? I don't know how that works. I guess we look at the documentation. Yay! The conceptual relationships between the top level elements of a GLTF asset are shown here. Okay, scenes nodes. Each of the nodes can contain an array of indices of its children. This allows modeling a simple scene hierarchy. Should we add animations just to know that they're working? Probably should. Okay, Mr. Ronald. Time for some animation. What we're gonna be doing is rotating. Be folded like a fucking camp chair. Be really out here rotating the complete other way. It just goes around the other way. I mean, this checks out. Okay, how do I delete the actions? How to delete actions. It's this guy again. What a fucking champion. So apparently, shift click, and it's still there. See, this is why I don't like Blender, boys, okay? We can't talk shit about Blender because it's free. You can't talk shit about things that are free. Yay! We've now only got one action. Lovely. Jesus Christ, was that hard. Let's export this bad boy, and let's hope it fucking shows up in GLTF, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna have a fit. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Animations! Woo! Now that I think about this, I definitely should just use the binary version because there's JSON in the binary version. Save me having to decode all this. Alright, well, I would like to get the vertices rendering. Let's figure out how to take this data and decode this. Our vertices lie here. You know what? I'm actually just gonna get rid of this. We're gonna go through all here and pretty much just dump it into a TSM. So we're successfully looping over all the JSON data. Now it's just a matter of finding what we want. And I'm guessing that means that the next object right now should be meshes. Yes, sirree. All right, so now we've got the value and it's of type 3. And we need to just unpack the payload of the value. May as well just type def all the way up here. Should be doing this in full screen. Oh, that feels so much better. I love full screen. Yeah, I don't know about you, but this ain't looking right to me. All right, let's back it up a bit. Let's back it up a bit. So we're trying to go down into the meshes. I still don't really get why this is an array. Like this isn't an, oh, it is an array. So this goes into here and this is an element. What we're after is the primitives. So we need to go into the primitives. Fuck, this is so much effort. What I don't get is like, why is this an array and why is this just not an object? This is an object. So primitives is an array, but it's not actually an array. We're just accessing the fucking start of it. So I'm just gonna call this an object. Okay, down another object. Take me back to Houdini. I want to go back to Houdini and write my own exporter, but I'm not smart enough. All right, so we have access to these bad boys right here. That right there, ladies and gents, is we are passing JSON data and we have gotten the indices for these attributes. Anyway, lads, that's me done for the day. We have begun the process of passing this GLTF file and hopefully tomorrow we should have something to show for it. It's a little disheartening to be working for 5 days straight on something and then completely go back on all that progress. But that's just game development. And more specifically, me being dumb. Thanks very much for watching. Stay safe. Good luck with whatever it is you're working on at the moment. See you in the next one. See you tomorrow.